So things are getting real. The Israelites are about to cross over into Jericho. Right now, they're camping out down by the Jordan River, and Joshua has some important things to tell them. He tells them that first they must consecrate themselves, for the Lord is about to perform wonders among them. And first off, this seems sort of conditional, like first you must consecrate yourself, and then the Lord will perform these wonders among you. But this has me thinking, what does it mean to consecrate oneself? And I think there's kind of like a twofold meaning here. If we look at it in the terms of the Old Testament, consecrate in its most rudimentary meaning just means to set apart, just like God consecrated the seventh day for rest. It's the intentional setting apart of something. So in the Old Testament, the people of God were asked to consecrate themselves for God's work. That can be seen as like purifying yourself, sanctifying yourself, which would have required obedience to Old Testament law. But I also see it as just the intentional reserving yourself, making yourself available and ready for God's work. And how are you going to be ready for God's work if you are not spending time with God and spiritually sensitive and ready for Him? Also, consecrated, if we do view it in this term of sanctifying or purifying, really there is no way for us to purify ourselves on our own. The only way that is achievable is through the blood of Christ. And the only part we have to play in that is the repentance and the asking for forgiveness. And so I'm thinking maybe this is one of the steps Joshua is telling us, God is telling us in getting ready for spiritual battle, that we must take our past baggage and bring it at the foot of the cross to Jesus and seek forgiveness, to lay those things behind. And maybe only then are we ready for the spiritual battles which are just before us.